Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm back with you again with another gun. Just picked up this new little thing last night. Got some tax return money back and I figured out what better way to blow some of it than on a new gun. And what I got here, if you can't see it there, it's a Glock 27 Gen 4. Glock 27, of course, being chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, just like my old Glock 23 is. Let's do a safety check real quick. Nothing in the magazine. Nothing in the chamber. Safe direction. Alright. The Glock 27 Gen 4. I haven't had a lot of time to shoot it. The place I bought it from last night, they actually have an indoor shooting range. And it was kind of late. They closed at like 9 and I was there at like 8. So by the time we had the paperwork done and all, it was getting close to closing time, so I only had time to run like 50 rounds through it, just a box. But I can tell you this, those 50 rounds, it didn't have a single hiccup. It was very, very reliable, very, very flawless. And I can't get it to cooperate with me now. Let's try that. First of all, I just want to say, you know, there are a few subtle differences in the Gen 4. Of course, if you're new to this, if you didn't know there were any differences in the Gen 4, I don't know what rock you've been under, especially if you are, you know, somewhat of a gun nut. The Gen 4 basically incorporates several new things, the first of which I'm going to name, and this is in no particular order. They have a new back strap system, similar to how Smith & Wesson has with the M&P, and I think a few other people have a similar deal. I know the FNP has the same, something like that. Anyway, the way the gun comes, at least mine anyway, out of the box, it has no back strap on it. This is just the standard grip. And it's a pretty small size. It's actually, I think, a little bit smaller than the old Gen 3s were. I'm not sure on that, so don't quote me. But it fits my hand really good, just leaving it alone, not doing anything to it. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Then you have what they call a medium and a large size, and what they do is, whenever you want to put those on, you knock a pin out that runs right through here. They give you a little tool for that. You knock the pin out, and then you clip it on the bottom here, and then it just kind of slides into these grooves that are on either side. And then you take another pin that they give you that's a little bit longer than this one, run that back through there, and that holds it in place. And that just gives you a little bit more customability with it. Is that even a word? Customability? I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, it's just to fine-tune it to your hands, whatever you like. Another thing they've done, they've given it a larger magazine release button here, which I really do like. It's very convenient, very much easy, or there I go again talking funny. It's easier, there we go, to release the magazine now. You're not actually having to press so hard and reach for something, it feels like. It's just there. What else have they done? Oh yes, they've also come up with a new texture on the grip. Which is a lot different from what you've seen in years past. It's very, very abrasive. Well, maybe abrasive is a strong word. It's a lot grippier. There we go, that sounds better. And it feels pretty good to me. On my old Glock 23, I put a set of Talon grips on there, which is that skateboard type material, skateboard tape, sandpaper texture, to help me out a little bit. And you know, I don't think I'm going to do that with this, at least not yet, because it feels pretty good, a lot better than the old Gen 3 grips do. And the final thing, and I hope this is going to show up well on my camera. I hope I can get a new camera someday. I'm sorry guys, this thing sucks. They put on a new finish on the slide itself. I don't know what it is. It's almost a gray appearance. It's not so black, and it doesn't look like Teflon coating like you used to see on the old Gen 3s and whatnot. I really like it, and it's much easier to grip, it seems like, now too. You don't seem to slip as much on it. You can get a real good bite on that. And I tell you what, just for comparison, excuse me for one moment, I'm going to get my Glock 23. Safety check it. And hopefully this will show up well on this camera, I hope. We'll try to compare the difference in the finishes. Let's see. Okay, hopefully you can see that. I don't have a clue at this moment. I won't know until I actually look at the video. This may be for nothing. But you can kind of, I think you can kind of make it out how this definitely is almost thicker and it is very much darker. But all Glocks though, all Gen 4 Glocks are going to have this new finish on them. And oh, as a side note, I also found out if you, for whatever reason, you don't like anything about the Gen 4, you like the old ones, Glock is still making Gen 3s, so not to fret with that. Although, I have to say, Gen 4, it's a winner in my book. I mean, I've only, like I say, I've only got 50 rounds through this one, no malfunctions yet, and it, man, it just shot like a dream. It really did. I really liked it. Anyway. We'll just put that over there out of the way. Let me show you what all comes in the box with it. Because, and I'm running out of room here, forgive me. Let's bring in the box. Open it up. And inside we've got pretty much the usual stuff that Glock gives you. Actually, this is upside down. There we go. That's better. One thing I'm happy about, you get, count them, 1, 2, 3 magazines now. How great is that? Because these little boogers here, they cost about, I don't know, what is the going rate for these things now? About 20 to 30 bucks a pop for just a magazine. So that's good. 3 ones right off the bat. Then they give you this crappy little loading assistant deal here, which I basically just throw away. They give you one of these things, same thing, get rid of that. Here's your other back straps that I was telling you about. They come in this little bag here, and it's got this little piece of information here. It's basically instructions on how to do it. Then it's got your parts inventory list there. Here's one back strap. This is the larger size, the biggest one. Give you that. This has got to be the medium right here. The intermediate size. Then you've got the little pin, the longer pin that you would use if you want to change the back strap out. And then you've got the little tool they give you to push the old strap out, or the old pin out, and to help you put the new pin in. That's pretty neat. Then inside, let's see, there's my sales receipt. I always keep those. And they give you this big old book of information right here, manuals and sales brochures, all that kind of stuff to try to get you to buy a new gun, which in my case, they don't have to do much selling because I'm always willing to buy a new gun if I've got the money. What else? I think that's pretty much it, guys. Oh yeah, they also give you the standard Glock cleaning rod, which I love these things. They may look cheap, but these are pretty handy for cleaning out your guns because they're made out of plastic and they're pretty flexible like that. They don't really mar up anything. And they also gave me this great little cleaning nylon brush here, which you can see is dirty. I've already used it to clean the gun after the 50 rounds, but those are really nice to have. But anyway, what else can I go through real quick before I wrap this up? Approaching 10 minutes here. I'll show you the target. This is the target that I shot. Yes, it is pink. I can see it better. These shots here are from 7 yards. The headshots are from 7 yards. This bullseye over here is 7 yards. This one over here is from 15 yards. And that one right there is a flyer that was meant to go in there. All of these were 180 grain full metal jacket loads, just the cheapest stuff that they had there at the store. I didn't want to get too elaborate, but yeah, as you can see, I mean, if you're a capable shooter, it's definitely a very accurate gun. So don't let the small size fool you. Let's go back over here to the table. Get it set in there so it doesn't topple over. Anyway, guys, there it is, the new Glock 27 Gen 4. Thank you guys for watching. If you've got any questions, you can leave a comment down below, send me a PM, whatever. If you like what you see, please subscribe. If not, thanks for watching anyway. Y'all have a good one.